Ladies and gentlemen, you may be wondering, why am I covered in sawdust? Why am I a little bit sweaty? And that is because as of today, I started building a new office. Now, you may be wondering why the heck I need a new office. Well, that'll be explained in time once I get to show you what's actually going on. But until then, I was working on it today, and all of a sudden, the Season 5 Reloaded notes come out. And this includes everything that is coming within Season 5 Reloaded. And honestly, I think a lot of people are going to be relatively disappointed what it has to offer. It seems as though the end of this season is more so ramping up to Modern Warfare 3, which is really weird, and you'll see why I say that. But also, it's seemingly there's going to be one more season. So I don't know how that is all going to tie together, but essentially in this video, what we're going to be doing is going over everything coming to Season 5 Reloaded, the cosmetics, Warzone, multiplayer, everything in between. So without further ado, let's dive into the notes, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So right away, we have Season 5 Reloaded. We've got 21 Savage, Tomb Raider, and of course, I believe that's Mace. We'll get more into that later on. Now, the first thing that is in these notes has to do with Modern Warfare 3, just like I mentioned. We've been talking about this over and over again. It's talking about the carry forward content, how your camos carry forward, how your attachments and everything like that carries forward. So they're essentially saying be ready because your full arsenal is going to be ready as soon as Modern Warfare 3 actually comes out. Now, we get into Warzone here. So the first thing that we have in Warzone is the three new things. We have Fort Resurgence. We'll get into that. We have Armored Royale, and we have DMZ is Reloaded. So starting out with the new Resurgence experience, the Fort Resurgence is added into the rotation. It essentially says Resurgence makes strong operators, and this new Resurgence experience launching with Season 5 Reloaded is set to separate the weak from the elite. Essentially, they're taking El Bagra Fortress and making it its own Resurgence map, basically just limiting down El Mazrah. So kind of like mini Royale Resurgence, just one area of the map, but they're making its own playlist and own mode. Pretty straightforward. After this, Armored Royale, it's returning. Basically, if you don't remember, the way that this one works is as long as your vehicle is available, you can then continue to redeploy. It's about protecting your vehicle, repairing it, and staying alive via that, and then winning going forward. Relatively straight game mode. I didn't really like it in the first Warzone. I don't see myself playing much of it now. After this, we have DMZ is Reloaded. So essentially there's more missions and more features, and this is what it includes. First of all, we have Shadow Company tier 3, 4, and 5 missions. So if you've already completed up till there, they are going to be added in. And then the communication station has additional upgrades. In addition to unlocking urgent missions for all 5 factions, operators can unlock additional permanent benefits by completing new communication station upgrade tasks in Season 5 Reloaded. So more objectives to complete, which gives you more rewards, which makes your soldiers stronger. Then it goes into saying these upgrades include lengthening the duration of the UAV tower, SAM sites. So be sure to see the missions objectives are needed to get these in match boons. So essentially these, by completing these, it's a permanent unlock and it'll prove various things that you could do within game. The next thing that they go into is notes for rebalancing and other additions. In addition to some new host leave game features in DMZ and weapon balancing, Raven Software and Infinity Ward will report on additional technical changes later this week. So when the patch actually comes out, basically like 2 hours before is generally when we get the full patch notes. That's when we're going to see weapon balancing and all of the nitty gritty details that are changing within each game mode. Moving into Modern Warfare, aka multiplayer. So we have a new map. It's called Zone 1. It's a part of Building 21. We're going to get more of a look at that. We have sharpshooters are welcome in gunfight snipers. So that is the new game mode for Season 5 Reloaded, and earn those rewards in ranked play yet. We'll get into that in a second. So first of all, the new map, it's called Zone 1. It's a new multiplayer map, 6v6 map, relatively straightforward, and it's a subsection of Building 21 that they are creating into a multiplayer map. Nothing too crazy there, kind of what you expect. Unfortunately, this is like the only image they show us of it. I wish they showed us more, but for now, that's what we have. The new mode is Gunfight Snipers. I think this one's relatively straightforward. You play gunfight, you use sniper rifles, that's kind of that. And then the final thing is social updates and including a friend recommender. So they are adding the play again feature, which is good in multiplayer. Now, this doesn't keep your enemies, but it does keep your teammates. So if you play with a good team, you can say play again and everyone still plays together. And it doesn't really work against enemies, so you can't like have a rivalry built or anything like that, but you can play again. And then they have the friend recommender, which is essentially Call of Duty's new Tinder. Basically, if you have friends of friends that are playing Call of Duty, it'll say, hey, you might want to play with this person, and then you can add them, go on a date, you know, Netflix and chill. I don't know why they're doing this, but hey, apparently a Call of Duty can now be a dating app as well. So then we get into the general overview. This is going to include 3 new operators, 3 new weapons, 2 new camo challenges, which actually include weapon camos and wraps for vehicles as well. So the first thing that it goes into here is ranked play. If you're playing ranked play, you have to remember that the things that you unlocked in ranked Modern Warfare 2 will be carrying forward to Modern Warfare 3, which is pretty cool, adds extra incentive. Thumbs up in my book for that one. After this, we have Lara Croft. We've got Tomb Raider coming to Call of Duty. We also have 21 Savage. He's going to have his own thing as well. So those are 2 of the operators. Here we can see the Tomb Raider operator bundle. And then the third one that we have is Mace. Now, Mace looks a little bit different here. He still has the same aesthetic, but his mask is looking a little bit different than it did in Modern Warfare 1. Now, there's also 3 new weapons. Now, these 3 are unlocked once again via a sector within the Battle Pass, which is only going to be there for a limited time, and then it'll go to challenges after that once it's gone. Now, these 3 new weapons are a melee weapon, which is a pickaxe, of course. It says that his best in class damage and range, which probably means you don't move as fast with it, but other than that, it's a melee weapon, pretty straightforward. Then we have the 9mm Daemon. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but if you actually read what is good about this weapon, is deadly from the hip and features best-in-class semi-automatic fire rate, which means those of you who have a really fast trigger finger, your girlfriend really enjoys being with you, you are going to do very well with this weapon because it has the fastest semi-automatic fire rate. The faster you can move your finger, the faster you can fire the weapon. The more damage you can do, the better in game you're going to be. Then we have the Lockman Shroud, and from what I am reading here, it appears as though its fully automatic mode is actually a burst mode, and then you also have semi-auto as well, but this is a submachine gun, so essentially it's a burst fire SMG. Reading through here, I don't see that it goes to fully automatic whatsoever, but I'm wondering if they have an attachment for that, but for now, burst fire SMG, we've seen them in Call of Duty before. It appears as though the Lockman Shroud is once again doing that. Then, of course, we get into our bundles. We have the Hippity Hop bundle, which is, of course, the rabbits. We have the blunt fingers. Pretty sure you can figure out what that one is. And then we have our weapon challenges. So, first of all, our weapon camos, I really like that they do these every season. For assault rifles, it's get 250 operator kills with assault rifles. Battle rifles get 40 operator kills while prone with battle rifles. Marksman rifles, 40 operator kills while using a suppressed marksman rifle. Launchers get 75 enemy kills with launchers. LMGs get 30 operator long shots with LMGs. Melee weapons, 30 enemy kills using melee weapons. Handgun get 50 enemy headshots with handguns. Shotguns, 3 operator kills without dying 10 times with shotguns. SMGs get 100 operator headshot kills with an SMG. Finally, sniper rifles get 50 operator headshot kills with sniper rifles. So basically, all of these, you have to be using that type of weapon to unlock the camo for that individual weapon. Now, we also have something new here, vehicle camo challenges. This one's interesting. So this is going to unlock a vehicle skin for various different types of vehicles, and you have to do different things with each vehicle. So for the JLTV, get 30 enemy kills by running them over with the vehicle. That's actually not as easy said than done. Armored truck is in DMZ only. Ram 5 enemy vehicles at high speed. ATV, stay in the air while in the vehicle for 15 seconds. I'm assuming this is total, not just one giant 15-second jump, but hey, I could be wrong. Heavy tank, get 20 operator kills with either turret. So that one you have to use the turret for. Hatchback, get 10 operator kills while leaning out of the vehicle. Light helo, refuel your helicopter at 10 different gas stations. I don't know if that's one helicopter or you can do it in several different helicopters. The PWC, visit 5 POIs while driving the vehicle. Armored patrol boat, get 20 enemy kills with the boat turret. Dirt bike, perform 20 air tricks with the dirt bike, and the MARP, get 30 operator kills using the turrets on the MARP. Now, some of these say operator kills, and then some say get 30 enemy kills. I don't know whether killing bots in DMZ will count for those. I'm guessing for the operator ones, it will not, which makes some of these actually easier to do in some of the multiplayer maps. But these are going to be much harder than the weapon camos, if you ask me. But it's cool that they're doing this. I like when they add in challenges and everyone can unlock them. Big thumbs up in my books. This one will just be a little bit more difficult. Then they just promote Modern Warfare 3, pre-ordering a little bit. But that is essentially that. That is Season 5 Reloaded, everything that is coming. Not a lot of gameplay changes as of yet. We'll have to wait to see what the patch notes say later this week. But for now, this is everything that we have. I'm curious what you guys think of it. Let me know down in the comments. And of course, we've got much more Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 content coming throughout the week. So make sure you subscribe, have notifications on. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace out.
We are rich. for the stars, but we're